Welcome, I'm about to take you through a full PPC dashboard tutorial of Sellerboard so that you can manage all of your PPC spend for your Amazon business within the Sellerboard dashboard. Let's go. Inside the Sellerboard PPC dashboard, I haven't got my face showing here because basically there's not enough room on the screen. It's going to cover up some essential data. So anyway, as you can see, guys, I'm inside the demo account here, right? So you can get a free trial for this for 2 months, by the way, in the link below. 2-month free trial to Sellerboard if you want to give this a go yourself, guys. No credit card required. So let's dive into this, guys. So the first thing you'll see on the dashboard, obviously you've got dashboard here, products, expenses, all that sort of good stuff. I'll just click on that quick if you haven't seen it. This just gives you your day, yesterday, month to date and everything, all included in Sellerboard, obviously. You can do your money backs and everything like that. But the most important thing we're looking at today is the PPC dashboard, right? So let's click on the dashboard for PPC again. So this is also included, which, by the way, is epic because, look, a lot of PPC softwares are not that great, but if you've got something that can manage something and give you a couple of options and suggestions, then it's going to help you, right? Like, I own a PPC agency. I'm not saying a software is ever going to be as good as like team members that are trained up to a high level to do it for you for years, but it can help, right? It can really, really help. So the first thing you'll notice here, I'm going to go through all of this, guys, so it's much more clear to you. I know it looks like gibberish when you first see it. The first thing you'll see is just the general PPC sales at the top bit. So these are all the orders that you've had from your ad spend. Okay, so you've spent 625, and it just gives you a quick breakdown there, guys. You've got 2,499.83 pence back. Shows you the refunds, shows you the Amazon fees, and all of that sort of good stuff, guys. You can break down the orders there, clicks, V's, conversions there, guys. Okay, so it's like a 12% conversion, which is okay. You can also go only active campaigns, only active pause campaigns, and then you can do last 12 months, 30 days or more filters up here, okay, by the campaign type. And then that's going to filter down to all this. We've also got this snazzy graph here, guys. This pretty snazzy graph here does all the sort of good stuff that you need. You can hover over it. You can hover over it for each month, each day of the month there, and it's going to show you the ad spend, the profit, and the ACOS of every single day. So you can sort of monitor this, guys. And whenever it goes up like this, and it comes up to good profit, you know, the ad spend was that compared to that, and you got a load more sales. Was that a seasonal trend, or was that down to the PPC spend? I don't know. That's when I would probably go up here, click on custom, and then look into that day, look at the data, and figure out what happened, so that you can actually repeat that, obviously. So let's dive in down here. This is the more important stuff. So you can filter it by campaigns, by ad group, by keywords, and by search terms, guys. And what that's going to do is connect. This is all connected to your Amazon account, obviously. If you connect it to your API, this is all connected to your Amazon account. And what you're going to see is all your campaigns down here, guys. And you can actually click into these campaigns as well with that little arrow there. It's going to load and it's going to show you the different campaigns within it, guys. Okay. Let's have a look at that one as well. It's going to show a different one. So phrase campaigns there compared to the auto campaign at the top. And then what it's going to show you is the all of this sort of good data here, right? So we've got the status, active, the ad spend for every single campaign, the CPC there, okay, cost per click, guys, if you don't know what that is, the cost per click it's costing you at the moment, the PPC sales, the ACOS, the profit, break even bids, and then the current bid there, which is not showing, and then the bid recommendation there. Now, that's what we're going to dive into here, guys. So this is all good data. This gives you an overview, but you could, you know, rather than having an overview of your profit, which is great, we need a little bit more than that, okay? And what Sellerboard also does is actually does an automation for you guys. So there's automation status here. So you can have on, which none of these are on, off, and then you got test. And that's what we're going to go into now, guys. So obviously you can click into every single product here. You can click into every single product here, look at the PPC sales for every single campaign, the orders, ad spend, and then you can track your best ones, guys. You can also click on the actual product, the actual top product title. You can actually click on the actual title there of the campaign, and it's going to show you by day the ACOS fluctuations here, guys, and then you hover over them. It's going to tell you that in sort of a graph feature, which is pretty cool. But with the automation status, this is where it gets really interesting. So Sellerboard's actually got like AI stuff built into it now. They're really sort of advancing themselves. And what you can do, as I say, you can either have this off if you just want to use this to monitor your dashboard and everything, or you can have it a test, or you can have it on. Let's dive into that. So what you can do is click edit here, right? And actually I'll just go back and show you that. So you can click accept all recommendations, okay? Which means on. Accept all recommendations, which is on. Accept all bid recommendations, or accept all recommendations, right? And that's what we're going to go into here. So if you click over here, you'll see it says on. So if it's on, the automation's enabled, which means that they're going to, Sellerboard is automatically going to see the improvements it can make in your PPC campaigns and do it for you, right? The test, right, are calculated but not applied automatically. And what that means is it's going to show up like this. So when you log into your dashboard, it's going to come up with the bid recommendations just like it has here. It's come up with 4 on this one. And then you can click into this and then you can agree to them or disagree, okay, with your own PPC knowledge if you have any. And once again, if it's off, then it's off. So let's click into that. And then you can just choose to accept recommendations or not. So if we hover over here, guys, so we've got the bid automation down here, guys. And when it comes to all this stuff, what you can do is type in your target ACOS. And let's say the target ACOS is like 45% there. So if you want to target ACOS after everything is 45%, right, you can then start messing around with your bid optimization here. Now, what we can do here is go into custom, right? You can click on custom here, or you can click on fast, or moderate, or slow, right? And what this means is, just like a PPC agent, just like my PPC agency would, right? What we would do is set up a set of campaigns, let them run for a bit, let them get a certain amount of clicks, and then after we've got a sufficient data, using our minds as humans rather than robots, we would make an informed decision with that data to change the bids, right? To change the bids or leave them as they are, or add keywords or detract keywords, right? So what this means is you can either click fast, moderate, or slow, or do custom. So with fast, what it's going to do is within 5 clicks, the bid will change. And that doesn't guarantee it's going to get good results. Nothing does when you're using a software. But that's not enough clicks for you to get a real good assessment on how it's going to go. So I would suggest slow. Okay. Now with slow, it's not going to make any recommendations. It's not going to automatically or give you recommendations until you've had 20 clicks. And after the 20 clicks, it's going to start recommending like decrease in bids or increase in bids, different keywords, new keywords, etc. Okay. And then obviously with the moderate, then it's going to do it for about 10 clicks. I would suggest slow bids, right? Because when my agency generally won't make any decisions unless we've had at least 15, 20 clicks on a certain keyword. I mean, unless it's costing us like 10, 15 pound a click, and the client's getting, itchy feet, which are understandably, you kind of want to have at least 15, 20 clicks. So that's what that means, guys. You can pick fast, you can pick the ACOS, and then you can click custom here, or you can click fast, medium, slow, and then it's going to automatically populate these things here. And then it's going to give you the recommendations here, and you can accept them or deny them, or you can leave it on automatically. I would recommend that you leave it on test so that you can then look at the recommendations and apply them if you want, so it doesn't just munch through your thing. Then again, minimum and maximum bid you can actually enter here so it doesn't go over your budget, guys. You can let it test for you, see how the results are going. If they're not going good, you can turn it off. But you can enter the minimum bid there and the maximum bid there, just so that things don't go too crazy if you're not happy with the results. Okay? You can do all this same sort of stuff, guys, with the keywords automation as well. Okay, 10 clicks, then add search term to negative, which is really cool, guys. So rather than you manually going in, what Sellerboard will do is if you've set up campaigns and it's got 10 clicks and, it hasn't got any sales, whatever, it can automatically add it to the negative search terms, which is really cool, I think. I think it's a really cool thing to do. Set match type, you can do phrase, exact, or broad, obviously. And then you can also do filters like if ACOS is 5% or whatever within the last 14 days, then create keyword in, blah, 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 and then whatever your niche is, guys. And then once again, you can set the match type to broad, phrase, whatever, set bid to. It's pretty cool. And then you've got keyword automation, ASIN targeting as well. So you can target the ASIN. So if no sales after blah, 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 X amount of sales on certain ASINs, then you can also ask it to add to negative, guys. So it's a really cool little bit of kit there. As I say, I'm not saying that software is ever going to be able to replace people doing it in person for you. Absolutely not. Obviously that's why I've got a PPC agency, but it can absolutely help you to sort of streamline it. That's for sure, guys. That's for absolutely sure. So as I say, guys, you want to get 2 months free trial. Click my link below there and you can get 2 month free trial, guys. And I will see you in the next video.